Klaipeda. We're gonna get things underway. Well, tip is up, and Černiauskas will bring the ball up for Lietuva. Well, patiently now, trying to go to a pick and pop. Getting a handoff now. Nomatis takes a little step back mid-range, can't get it. The rebound has been secured by George Goleman. Now, Goleman does see these players week in, week out in the LKL. Currently playing in Panevėžys. Barati, also another player, as we mentioned, playing with Margiris Nomatis for Rytas Vilnius. Currently competing in the round of 60. Šimoni trying to go baseline. They try a three. The three is up, no good. Well, Hopkins is fouled on the rebound. They call this one against Hopkins. Well, they're trying to say Mikal Hopkins committed a foul. So it's going to be a sideline ball to Ivkovic. I don't think he agrees with the call. Černiauskas now. One of the point guards you'll find here in Europe doesn't like to shoot the ball quite a lot, but will run circles around the screens. Steps through now, goes up with it, can't get it. A bit of a slow stop for the Lithuanians, and now Hungary can try to push this one. Right now trying to find Goleman, too much on it, turns it over. And now Benjis can try to push this. Benjis down the middle, goes in with a little finger on the follow-up, can't get it. Well, both teams really struggling here in the early moments. A little bit of anxiety in their play. Not maybe getting those open looks and getting the good shots. Šimoni now hesitates. Picks up a hell of a teardrop, can't get it. Hopkins with the offensive rebound. Lithuania not giving Hungary anything easy in the low block. Barati, he'll pull up for a three, he'll take it. Still can't get it. Well, Hopkins doesn't give up on it. Lithuania don't box out. Hopkins takes a, sure that was a great shot to go for. Nobody going for an offensive rebound. And already 2 minutes played so far. No basket score between these two teams. Černiauskas now coming off one ball screen. Down low, finds a big man. Bumps in the lane, kisses that one off the backboard. Lithuania getting the first 2 points. Martynas Gerben, the man playing for Baxima Ressa, 28 years of age. Barati now trying to use the ball screen. Goes in for a little gap now. Gerben too much on him. Hopkins fights for it, but goes out of bounds. And that will be Lietuva possession. Well, Ivkovic may be a little bit perplexed at how his team, at the moment, it's about finding good shots, moving the ball effectively, and trying to get players into the right positions. There's now Nomatis coming off one ball screen. Benjis now trying to isolate. Goleman standing strong on defense. Nomatis kicks out of Benjis. Down the middle, another kick out. Three-pointer, shot clock, can't get it. Well, that's got to be a foul there from Vaidas Černiauskas, former Rytas Vilnius player. As mentioned, currently playing in Bucharest this season in Romania. Well, you do see those get upgraded sometimes, and maybe a little bit surprised the officials haven't gone to review this one, but happy to let it go. Šimoni, who did start his career as a junior playing in Spain, in Valencia. Hungary now trying another perimeter shot again, not dropping. Barati with a rebound. Goes out to Hopkins, he tries another long one. The three is up, and the three is good from downtown. Well, Michael Hopkins building the confidence of Hungary early on. Černiauskas goes behind the back. Little floater in the lane, can't get the drop. Šimoni with a rebound. Now trying to push this one, full steam ahead. Goes in, contact, draws a foul. He will go to the free throw line. For 2 shots, strong move by Šimoni. That's one thing for Hungary. They got to keep pushing the tempo. If they get a lot of transition points here tonight, could do them a whirlwind of favors. We're trying to push the tempo. We'll be hot here against Lithuania. Shimoy goes to the bench. Now, the implications of this game will be massive because it all depends on how Montenegro do tonight against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Marcel Pongo trying to put pressure on all the way, goes up, well, tries to throw it down. And Gebben, that's his second foul, Mikhail Hopkins. Well, man, wrestle fans, that's what you like to see, the big man just attacking the basket. Well, that's a tough one because it looks like Hopkins, looks like a good block in my mind. Hopkins does get the ball, but unfortunately he picks up his second personal. And Ivkovic having to make the change early on. Well, Janos Ellingsfeld comes back into the game for along with Akos Keller. So double change coming for Hungary. Martinas Gebben, the man wrestle player, making both free throws. Varadi now, there's a kick out. Ellingsfeld, wide open three-pointer again, tucks it away. Well, the help side defense, too late to react for Lithuania. Hungary building in confidence now, second three-pointer for the visitors. Elskas now finding Gebben off the pick and pop. Benches, he fires up a three-pointer, can't get it. Well, this is where Hungary needs to push the transition, try to get more fast break points. Varadi, step back, mid-range, takes it, doesn't get it. Only one person go for an offensive rebound. Shikolskis trying to force his way to the bucket, but heavily defended by the Hungarians. Romantis hesitation, tries to go off the backboard and kisses that one with a little touch of Vilnius off that. Well, the man who plays for Rytas Vilnius, winning the LKL championship last season, defeating the Cavalis in 5 games. Well, the key now for Rytas Vilnius is to try and progress the season in the Basketball Champions League. In the lane now, the follow-up, Akos Keller fumbles that one horribly. Well, Akos Keller's got to finish that one under the basket. Beautiful dive coming from Benedek Varadi. Lithuania now trying to move the ball effectively, can maybe take the lead with a three-pointer. Max is finding Beruchka, trying to break down the stubborn Hungarian defense, but they turn it over. Shimoy also back in the game for the Hungarians. Finding Keller under the basket. Keller, one more pass, good ball movement. Well, Ellingsfeld tries another three-pointer, can't get it. Well, it's not bad play there by the Hungarians, but they got to capitalize. Now Lithuanians still trying by 2 points. Mindaugas Kuzminskas, he draws a foul early on. Trying to get the ball inbound. Hungary trying to put the hands in the passing lanes. Kuzminskas getting a handoff. Finding the opening now. There's a kick out. Kuzminskas trying to spin his way in and around. Fumbles it, draws a foul. I think the Hungarians wanted a traveling violation. The problem there, there was 2.6 seconds on the shot clock. Look at Kuzminskas with the spin out. Well, the foul was definitely committed by Akos Keller. I mean, it's a careless foul to give away. Well, Mantas Rupštavicius along with Gytis Radzevicius Well, Rubstavicius had a good season, well, good summer, excuse me, with the Lithuanian under-20s. While Gytis Radzevicius, high-flying player, playing for Rytas Vilnius. Quite a few Rytas players here on the court tonight. Leave for Hungary, as we mentioned, Benedikt Varadi. Tie ball game, Eddie piece here with just under 3:40 to go in the first quarter. Then Hungary need to win this game, but they also need Montenegro to lose later on to Bosnia-Herzegovina. The third tray ball for Hungary. Pongo this time. And that's a third tray, something that will keep their confidence going. Hungary now not trying to allow Lithuania any confidence on the perimeter. Radzevicius is kicking this one out. Rubstavicius, another kick out. Three in the corner, can't get it. But Lithuania battling for offensive rebounds and the easy little teardrop. Well, second chance points, that time going to Gabrielis Maldūnas. That's the one thing you gotta love about the Lithuanians, when they can't get into the motion of their offense or any good rhythm, they find other ways to get themselves back in. Shimoy's gonna get called for an offensive foul. A clear push off there by Adam Shimoy. He's a very talented player, but again, he's got to be a little bit more composed in that one. I mean, it's clear as daylight, obvious on the offensive foul. They definitely need him in the backcourt. Rubstavicius just now coming off one screen. Finding Maldūnas. Keller putting his hands in the pocket, so he turns it over. Well, good defense, but Akos Keller, I'd say, is very lucky. They didn't call a foul on him there. It's a bit of a risk, but in the end, it does pay off. Well, Benedikt Varadi coming back into the game. Marcel Pongo here on the ball, guarded by Mantas Rubstavicius. Varadi kicking this one out. Back to Keller. The foul is going to be called against Gabrielis Maldūnas. Well, Akos Keller definitely making life difficult for himself. He just needs to try and force his way in, cement some position at the low block. And now George Goleman, Mikhail Hopkins checking back into the game for Hungary. Suffocated defense coming from the Lithuanians. Hungary now trying to get something going. Pongo pulls up for a tough shot from the mid-range, can't get it. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound. And now Lithuania can try to push. Radzevicius finding Mindaugas Kuzminskas. Going for the mismatch, little teardrop, can't get it. And Hungary survived this time. That's gonna be back to Lithuania. Well, what was Pongo thinking? Well, he just allowed that one to run out of bounds. Well, a bit of a careless play there by Pongo. Ivkovic doesn't look too concerned at the moment. Remember, he's got to know there's still a chance for his team to qualify for the FIBA World Cup. And every possession must count. Sila Benke back into the game for Hungary. Mid-range shot, can't get it. Goleman with a rebound. Well, George Goleman right now becoming the tallest point guard in the history of Hungarian basketball. Well, careless turnover. That is going to be, even though a nutmeg, it did go between the legs of Mantas Rubstavicius. That is going to be possession back to Hungary on the baseline. I think the nutmeg of Gytis Radzevicius actually. Hungary now struggling to get things going. Find Hopkins. Kicks out, one more pass. Benke, three, corner. Make it number 4 for Hungary. Well, they are feeling the confidence. The assist coming from George Goleman. Well, there's a spin out coming. Radzevicius tries another three. Three is up, still can't get it. It's already team fouls. It's going to be 2 free throws for the Lithuanians. And that is the key benefit of having Mindaugas Kuzminskas out there. Well, Marcel Pongo picks up the foul, so he'll have to go to the bench, take a breather. This is going to be a problem for Hungary. They don't have the same depth as Lithuania. Well, it was a bit of a disappointing end to the season in the basketball Champions League for Plinar Kosciaka, especially in the 2 games against UKM Murcia, where David Jelinek sent the fans home early from the game with the crucial 3-pointers. Hopkins now picking pop from 15 feet. Again, he tucks that one away beautifully. That could be a potential 2-for-1 for Hungary, but they got to get a stop on defense. Lithuania only trailing by 4. They are on the penalty, so any fouls will send them to the free throw line. Radzevic just now looking for a handoff. 6 now. Rupstavicius all the way, hangs, gets rejected, but the follow-up by Gitas. Well, Hopkins with a denial, hitting Rupstavicius off the backboard like a magnet on the refrigerator. As Bendik Varadi joined the 4th and final team foul against Lithuania here in the first quarter. Well, Kish now checking into the game for Hungary, along with Tarolis. Shimoy looking to isolate. Now goes in left-handed all the way off the backboard. Can't get it. Well, should have gone up for the shot, but ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, Hungary lead this one by 2 points. A game they need to win, but also they need to make sure, even though destiny is out of their hands, that Montenegro do not win against Bosnia-Herzegovina later tonight. Which if Montenegro wins, Bosnia and Hungary will be eliminated for qualifying for the FIBA World Cup. This is the final window, as we'll show you some stats and some highlights. Well, Hungary 50% from the perimeter, shooting with a lot of confidence. Lithuania 0 3-pointers, but have been 6 for 6 from the free throw line. While the Hungarians only 1 field goal with inside the rainbow. Well, here are some of the key highlights. Karanielskis finding the big man. The pick and roll executed to perfection. Well, Varadi kick it out to Hopkins. Hopkins, unlikely 3-point shooter at that point, left wide open. Temptation is a bad thing for the defense. Well, Varadi kicking that one out. Ellingsfield showing he can light it up from the perimeter. Magiris Normantis. Ritas Vilnius representation. You can see another 3-point. It's time for Marcel Pogo and the Hungarians at the moment fighting for everything they have. As Gitas Radzevicius with the rebound. Too big and too strong from Maldunas. Well, the saying goes, sharing is caring. Good ball movement from the Hungarians. Well, there's the block by Hopkins with the follow-up. Nobody coming up with a rebound. And at the moment, Lithuanians, keeping their offensive rebounding is one thing that's going to keep them in this game. Well, make sure you subscribe to Courtside 1891 and get all the best offers and deals. You can follow all the best FIBA tournaments coming up this summer. We have the FIBA World Cup along with the FIBA Women's Eurobasket, which will be hosted in Israel and in Slovenia. Big tournaments this summer, along with the FIBA Olympic qualifiers. So make sure, Courtside 1891, subscribe and follow to get all the best international basketball all over the world. Well, Varadi going in, drawing the contact. That's much better because, you know, Hungary really settling for a lot of perimeter shots. I mean, they are 4 for 8, but if you can take it inside the paint and draw the contact, put Lithuania under a bit of pressure. As Bendik Varadi, well, he's had a good season this year with Ritas Vilnius, playing in the capital of this beautiful country. Again, he's got to finish this qualifying window, knowing destiny's not in their hand. And once he returns back to Vilniece, it's the last 3 games of the round of 16. Well, horrifically misses both free throws. Ivkovic finally breaks into a bit of dismay of emotion. Well, no time to worry now. Focus on what they can control. Backdoor play. Mantas Rupstavicius and Ivkovic saying, what the hell is going on? Well, the simple backstream is set. No talk between the Hungarian defenders. Gulliman now finding Silla Benke. Hungary trying to go to a dribble handoff offense. Shimoy alley-oop. Oh, baby! Are you serious? Well, Mr. Hops. No, that's Hopkins. He's got the hops. Throws it down. In the lane now, Hopkins tries to go for a block, but he avoids it. Well, beautiful take going straight to the bucket. Again, this is game starting to build into a bit of flavors. Žemaitis getting a little teardrop. We'll throw it down to George Gulliman. Gulliman, foul is going to be called against Rupstavicius. Now, would you believe those two are teammates? And Rupstavicius seldom defends post plays. Well, look at the alley-oop one more time. Kusanum, as they would say. Thank you in Hungarian. Well, Hopkins now identifying the mismatch with good help side defense. Fumbles it. Silla Benke tries another three-pointer, can't get it. Gulliman with a rebound. Goes in, little skyhook, still can't get it. And only two players go for an offensive rebound. And now Lithuania can retake the lead. Well, Kuzminskas here got it heavily, trying to go for a love pass. Too big, too strong, just too good. Well, Lithuania sharing the ball effectively. Tarolis getting the final touch. And now the home side come back on the top here with a 2-point lead. Okay, now trying to go in with a Euro step and a little floater, but again, nobody under the basket. But you got Gulliman and Hopkins out there. Oh, Rupstavicius, he tries a three, sinks it right in the face of George Gulliman, his teammate from Panevėžys. And at the moment, Lithuania have a 5-point lead. That's why I call Mantas Rupstavicius time, the future of Lietuva.
Meddig megy a labda, jól vagyunk. Ha kezdünk egyéni, elmegyünk a picsára. Mikor van two side, két ember innen ide jön. Nem minden kettő így. Azért van a két side, jó? No, megyünk most. Two side, first, second, two.
Well, that's what you say. Kusanum, yo esakat. In Hungary, that is thank you and good night. Mr. Hopkins with the hops. Shimoy with the dime. That is BEA, beautiful Hungarian basketball. Shimoy throwing the dishes out. That's a little bit of elevation. Well, Hopkins so far, 1 3-pointer, 2 field goals from inside the rainbow as well. I mean, he's having a good game so far, but just needs to be a little bit more aggressive when attacking the bucket. Well, the Hungarians trailing by 5 points. 7:30 to go here in the second quarter. Silla Benke now finding Hopkins. Pulls up again for the mid-range, but that's a short Commons. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound. That's been the key difference in this game. Lithuania more determined, more hungry. Let's go after the second chances. It's another shot clock now. Kuzminskas getting a handoff from Nomantis. Nomantis throws a dime, almost turns it over. But again, there you can see they almost fumble it, but they still come up with it. Lithuania, they want this game. It just means a little bit more to them. Now it's a 7-point ball game. Well, even making the passes very tough, putting the hands in the passing lanes, wing denials. The Lithuanians not allowing Hungarians any sort of freedom. Shimoy step back three-pointer and a big-time shot. And that will calm the confidence down for the visitors. Again, going to that dribble handoff offense, and a foul is going to be committed. That's the first team foul for the Hungarians here in the second quarter. I think they're going to call this one against Adam Shimoy. And János Ellingsfeld comes back in for George Goleman. Oh, it's a bit disappointing. Ákos Keller also coming in. The Hungarians not really doing enough to try and get George Goleman enough looks in the low block. I mean, they got to use him. I mean, they had 4 three-pointers in the first quarter. I mean, you got to get the big man in the low post and draw some double teams to try to free up a shooter on the perimeter, but it really hasn't worked. It goes in like the Lithuanian Iceman with the finger roll. Oh, Kristupas Žemaitis. I have to see the replay of that one. The Hungarians now still trailing by 6 points. Finally, Ákos Keller. No foul called. I think the whole entire Lithuanian defense assumed it was going to be called. They shut down. And Ákos Keller, but that's much better. Hungary getting a post entry, forcing the defense to make a choice. At that point, they chose to switch off. Margiris Nomadis now. Good movement here from Lithuanians. Another foul's going to be called against. I don't know if they call this one Silla Benke or Ákos Keller. I think it's going to be called against Benke. Four-point game to Lithuania. Remember, they've already qualified for the FIBA World Cup. Hungary need to win here, and they need to win the last game. They need to hope that Montenegro don't win another one. There's the penetration now. Dribbles into trouble. The kick out for the mid-range. Gets a little roll on it. Well, nice little mid-range shot. Well, that was Girdas Žukauskas. Back to a 6-point ball game for Lithuania. Keller now fighting for the post entry. Good help side defense by Normatis. Keller spinning out now, kicking this one in the corner. Backdoor play, János Ellingsfeld. Again, the movement off the ball, much better from the Hungarians. But it all starts at the post entry. Once they got it into the low block, they're making the Lithuanian defense shift over. Normatis now trying to kick this one out. Deep three in the corner, three is up, no good. Offensive rebound, too big, too strong. And Žukauskas simply just too good. La Bagarai, as they would say, here in Lithuania. Backdoor play now, Silla Benke. The assist coming from Ákos Keller. Well, that's 2 plays now. The Hungarians have scored off a backdoor play. And it goes to show adapting their offense into Lithuanian defense. Margiris Nomadis for 3, can't get it. The foul is going to be called against Donatas Tarolis. Well, Benedikt Varadi coming back into the game for the Hungarians. You kind of get the feeling if Hungary can score in this possession, you know, emotionally they would have ridden the storm here from the Lithuanian pressure. You know, Lithuania, there's nothing to play for other than pride. Coming from a basketball country with so much rich tradition, history, they know that a loss here tonight wouldn't be good. Pulls up the mid-range, takes it, doesn't get it. Fighting for the offensive rebound. And goes out of bounds. That's going to be Hungary ball. And Ivkovic, again, will pay homage to Benedikt Varadi's hustle. Fresh 14 on the clock here for the Hungarians. Varadi using the ball screen from Ákos Keller. Alley-oop time ball. Hangs in the air, no foul called. Goes in with a fadeaway, but gets it to drop. And the man for Rytas Vilnius, 2 times, doesn't give up on it. Well, deep 3 is up, and the 3 is good. Margiris Nomadis. Well, we got 2 Rytas Vilnius players going back-to-back. And now they're both defending each other. Varadi going back to Ákos Keller. Keller going in, teardrop, draws the contact, and he'll go to the free throw line. Well, that's much better for Keller, being a lot more aggressive. Drawing the foul against Martinez Geben. Well, Geben, a member of Backseat Wrestle, also in the Basketball Champions League. Marcos Keller now. Needs to step up and make these free throws. Not too much on the first one. Well, missed them both, and again, free throw shooting, but Janos Ellingsfield, Varadi left wide open, a little bit short. Finally, Lithuania come up with a loose ball. Vaidas Karnielskas. He's going to slow this one down here for the Lithuanians. Karnielskas now curling around a few screens. Kicks out, good ball movement. Three is up by Imantis Benches. And the man who used to play for Dinamo Sassari lighting it up. Well, he is just such a lethal perimeter shooting. Well, still currently playing for Dinamo Sassari. Backdoor play again, beautiful ball movement as Hungary slowly but surely trying to stay in this game, breaking down the defense. How big a pop is. Benches now looking to pull this one up. But again, you gotta love the way the Lithuanians play. They don't rush their offense. Very patient. And that is the third team foul for the Hungarians with 2:09 to go here in the second quarter. It's on Marcel Pongo. Mikhail Hopkins coming back into the game. That's the second foul for Pongo. Well, Adam Shimoyi is also back in the game with 2:09, but the problem for him is he has 3 personal fouls. So you got to question, did Ivkovic make the right decision to bring him back in? Karnielskas, good hands from Hopkins. Force the turnover now. Hungary can maybe cut this down to a 2-possession game. Varadi guided by his teammate from Ritas. Benedikt Varadi goes in, too strong, doesn't get it. Nobody going in for an offensive rebound. A wasted opportunity there for the Hungarians. No Matis now, he tried to split the defense. Again, good hands from George Goloman. Hungary staying in there, of course. Varadi pulls up in the mid-range, and again, it's just a forced effort. Hungary needs to slow their play down. I mean, if they're going to get quick transition points, they got to make sure they're wide open looks. That one is a 2-on-1, and Benedikt Varadi just missing for 10 feet. Hungary with one more team foul to go. Karnielskas coming off one screen. Good hands on the basket, goes up, throws it down. Well, beautiful basketball. Martinez Geben getting the dime for Karnielskas. Well, now it's an 8-point ball game. Shimoyi wanting George Goloman. Goloman's got to post up. And there's another turnover, and that's going to be Lithuania ball. Well, George Goloman had all the time and space to get straight to the double block, but he didn't post up. And Lithuania got a cool timeout now. Potentially a 2-for-1 is coming up here with 45.1 seconds left during the second quarter.
Šokėjas laukia jūsų arba jūs laukite šokėjų generalinis krepšinėmis Bevela myli krepšinį ir jo fanus. Užtikriausiams krepšinės sirgaliams Bevela sukūrė ir jums šiandien dovanoja riboto leidimo.
Neturim pražangų, ar ne? Vis tiek galės. Keleris į aikštelį galim rizikuoti. Kiek jis turi pražangų? Gerai, dar gali. Dabar taip. Tiesiog išleisi. Tu čia. Tiesiog išleisi. Noriu, kad priimtum kamuolį. Jo, kamuolys. Eigirdai, tu išleisi kamuolį. Jeigu ne, pasisiūlysi. Noriu, kad priimtum kamuolį ir žaisim iš karto galvo 4. Taip? Jo, bet neduok paso. Žais su driblingu. Eimas.
Well, there was the high-low sequence. Simple basketball for the Lithuanians, but again, it's just amazing how the ball doesn't touch the floor. They come up with a simple field goal. Well, there was the fumble Agitas Radzevicius just keeping it alive, and that's something the Lithuanians, again, they're just a mile ahead of the Hungarians in this game. Čikauskas penetration, kicking that one out. Wide open look from the mid-range. Donatas Torolis. Well, if Lithuania wants to go 2 for 1, they got to go quick. Karnielskas now trying to isolate, spinning around, goes up off the backboard, draws a foul, and he'll go back to the free throw line. What could become a double-digit deficit here for the Hungarians. At the moment, they look like they've lost the confidence. Well, look at the spin-out move there. Makes you wonder if Vaidas Karnielskas in his time in Bucharest has been watching maybe the last dance. Well, he's a very ball-dominant point guard. If you saw him play for Rytas Vilnius last season when they won the LKL championship, defeating Lietuvos in the final in 5 games. Not very much a perimeter shooter, very much a set shot form, but a very crafty point guard with good vision and good passing abilities, a great facilitator. 9-second difference between game clock and shot clock, but another careless turnover. Well, Silla Benke wasn't ready for it. And now Lithuania, last shot here in the first half. Karnielskas now coming off one ball screen. Tries to kick out. Down low. Gebben, fadeaway, gets the drop. No, he doesn't, but the follow-up no good. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, Lithuania lead this one 40-31 against Hungary in the 6th and final window of the 2023 FIBA World Cup qualifiers. Hungary need a win here tonight, but they also have to hope that Montenegro, Indonesia, and Gilas, Filipinas. Mantis Benjis, along with Martinas Gebben, Vaidas Karnielskas, Margiris Ormantis, and Egirdas Žukauskas. On the lineup here for the second half of Lithuania. Karnielskas getting a handoff now. Quick 3 by Benjis. Maybe a little bit of an overzealous look. There was 7 seconds on the shot clock, but again, a bit of a risky decision from the Hungarians, leaving wide open the Dinamo Sassari player. As we see every season of the Basketball Champions League, we're now from just cooking it from the perimeter. Voradi now cross-court, find Hopkins. He's made 1-3, makes another one. And he now moves up to 10 points. Top scorer in the game, Michael Hopkins, excuse me. Six-point ball game. Big possession now. Baseline goes in, gets rejected. Hopkins with a block. Oh, good rim protection for the Hungarians. Now they can cut this down to a 2-possession game potentially. Shimoy now, pick and pop. They go for another 3. 3 is up. Well, that's a good look. Hopkins with the offensive rebound. Varadi. Can they get things going? Trying to lob pass. Bonnie Gollman's got to go up with it. Good hands by Margiris Ormantis. Well, deep 3, Ormantis can't get it, but an offensive rebound. Well, greets himself like a kid in the candy store. Hungary had the last donut, but nobody shot it box out. And that is something that's going to drive Ivkovic crazy. Hopkins now made his last 3. Can he get a third one? This guy has come out like a house on fire. Well, he is single-handedly keeping Hungary and their qualification chances alive here in the third quarter. 5-point ball game. Again, Hungary still have a chance to stay in this one. Benedikt Varadi being guarded by Margiris Nomatis, his Ritas teammate. Varadi now find Hopkins, good ball movement. Another three is up, three is no good, but that's a good look for the perimeter. Much better ball movement from the Hungarians. The foul has been drawn by George Goloman. And even Ivkovic applauding his team's ability to move the ball effectively. That's his first personal foul. 5-point ball game still. Lithuania's now trying to get the spacing on offense, trying to go to the pick and roll sequence. Margiris Nomatis for a deep three, and again, he sinks that one from downtown. Well, he took that from the old town of Vilnius, landed it here in Klaipėda. Back to an 8-point ball game. Lithuania trying to put Hungary out of their misery. Finding Hopkins, turnaround, mid-range. Can't get it, only 2 players going in. That's credit to the Lithuanians, keeping the Hungarians off the offensive rebounds. Across court again, they try another three. His bench is wide open again. They just punish Hungary. It's just invitation. Well, first is Margiris Nomatis. This time, it's a Mantis Benches. That's what you say. Achu, Mano Proli. Thank you, my brother. Well, we see him do it for Dinamo Sassari. Now he's doing it for the mighty Lietuva.
Jo, Jatsu, 8 side, Jurino. Okay, you 4, again, you go corner, Juri, menje pop. Jo, pop. Inside, itwoord, inside, op. Je speelt pop. Jo, pop. En deze, dan pop, lopos. Get down.
Well, that was the ball movement. Hopkins so far 2 3-pointers here in the third quarter. And at the moment, the only real scoring threat for the Hungarians. They find themselves down by 11 points. Well, that took him up to 13 points. He's 6 rebounds away from a potential double-double. They have a bigger problem at the moment. That's stopping the Lithuanians from scoring down the other end. Marcel Pongo back into the game here for the Hungarians, playing in the backcourt. Pongo now looking to give this one up. 7 on the shot clock here for the Hungarians. Benke now finding Hopkins. Has got to get a shot up now. 2 seconds left. Hopkins finds Goloman. 24-second violation. Well, Hopkins probably should have gone for the shot. But again, it's just the time that Hungary takes to get into their offense. I mean, that's what Goloman's got to get the ball. He's got to get it in the paint. It's probably one of the only few times he's had a touch inside. Coming off one screen now. Margiris Nomatis pump fakes, another 3-pointer, can't get it. Hungary now secure the rebound. And the foul is eventually called against Mantis Benches. I think you got to call maybe the foul a few seconds earlier, but 11-point lead to Lithuanians. They've already qualified. Pongo now finding Janos Jellingsfeld draws the contact, no good at the free throw line. That's much better. Can't just put the pressure on the Lithuanians. Lithuania's been content just to sit back on defense and come up with loose balls and miss three-point attempts from the Hungarians. Just break down the other end, but that time, Matis Benjis gets called out, picks up his second personal. Vaidas Karanielskis. Janos Jellingsfeld doesn't capitalize from the free throw line. Well, now Hungary 2 for 7 from the charity stripe here this evening. You got to ask yourself, you may go 5 free throws, it's a 6-point ball game. Well, it could be a 5-point ball game, but again, you never want to look back and think the outcome could have been different had you made your free throws. Trying to double team here against Matis Margiris. Throwing a love pass, goes baseline, instead kicks out. 3 is up, 3 is good. Lithuania shoot the lights out here. Žemaitis. I don't know if you saw in the first half, he went straight to the bucket with one hand like the Lithuanian Iceman. Now it's a 13-point ball game. Keller kicks out. They try another 3. 3 is in the corner, hits a 6th one here for Hungary. And cuts it back down to a 10-point ball game. Sila Benke. That's a huge three-pointer because it stops the deficit from potentially going even further. But now the Hungarians need to stop on defense. He draws the foul. Foul was on the ground. Mantas Rupštavačis back into the game, the 20-year-old. As already mentioned, teammates with George Goleman and Panavicius. A team that once used to be in the Basel Champions League. We'll find it Kuzminskas now. He lights up, and Kuzminskas nails the three-pointer. The former New York Knick, Udi Kaha player, and now currently with Pinar Kościuszko. Hits his first trade ball of the game. Lithuania flying with confidence so far here in the second half. Okay, looking for a handoff. Good hands, good defense by Lithuania. And have a player down. Benke tries another 3, puts it up front iron, can't get it. Jellingsfeld fighting for the offensive rebound. That's going to be Hungary ball as Lithuania had the first possession of the second half. Gabrielis Maldinas. Shimoyi comes back into the game along with Benedikt Varadi. So Tilar the Benke will go to the bench to take a breather. Four minutes to go in the third quarter. Hungary fighting for their existence. Shimoyi now trying to go in. Fanger all the way, looking like a Hungarian. Manu Ginobili on that one. Well, that's what he has to do. He has to be very aggressive. Trying to attack the bucket as much as possible. Only 2 team fouls for both these two teams here in the third quarter. Nobody going to the free throw line anytime soon. Žemaitis now looking to give this one up. Well, good hands by Jellingsfeld. And now Lithuania, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Just trying to get something from this possession. Gitas Radzevičius, the other Rytas Vilnius player, coming back into the game for Lithuania. Šikolskis will go to the bench to take a breather. Well, we got 5 seconds left. You got to get something going. Rupštavačis now, fadeaway, takes it off the backboard. Atsiprašau. He cannot believe it. Mantas with a big-time shot. Shimoyi now trying to attack. Wow. 20 years old. Manovardas Ida. Mantas Rupštavačis. Achu. Thank you very much. Labanakt and good night. trying to dub. Lob down to Janos Ellingsfeld. Well, Ellingsfeld's played some good minutes so far, 6 points. But now Hungarians find themselves down by 16. Tanner on the shot clock for the Hungarians. Shimoi's made 1 3, steps back for another one, can't get it. That's a good look, but he's got to capitalize. And now Lithuanians, they can try to push this. Well, the spin out move goes all the way, and Labas Vakaras from the veteran. Well, good evening to Mindaugas Kuzmickas. The living legend still going. Shimoi now trying to find Akos Keller under the basket, and he gets fouled by Gitas Radzevicius. But Keller wanted to pass him one, didn't realize how wide open he was under the basket. Well, Keller makes the first free throw. Again, tempo. Game is not over. The captain of this team, currently playing for Falco Sambatai in the Hungarian Basketball League. As he missed a second one again, free throw shooting has been abysmal here from the Hungarians. Well, Hungary 4 for 10 from the charity stripe here this evening. Stavic is now kicking this one out. Second on the shot clock here for Lietuva. Love pass, finding Mantas, trying to keep it in bounds. He's got to get something going. He steps out of bounds again. Well, it's just a few centimeters over the out of bounds line. It's a good call from the official. 16-point ball game, 50-point ball game, excuse me, to the Lithuanians. Keller now looking for a post-up. Good defense by Gitas Radzevicius. A few seconds now. One-legged fadeaway goes in, doesn't get it. And Lithuania comes up with it. Now they can transition here. Mindaugas throws a lob under the basket. Again, he just beautifully finishes that one. And Stoyan Ivkovic, he's seen enough as Maldunas. Oh, look at the dime here. A little reverse slap. You gotta love it. That is too easy. Where was the help side defense? Somebody report a missing person. Ivkovic has seen enough. Let's go and listen to what he has to say.
One side, first block you. Okay, Yuri. After block you go. Low post. Neka din šust. Or proba neki beat. Both hand open screen, okay? One side. Yo. I'm about get him. Get the post, no. Get claro.
Job of shooting the lights out here in the third quarter. 17-point lead to the hosts right here in the city of Klaipeda. Well, Hopkins now. 13 points for the Hungarians. Trying to go in with a tough fadeaway. Good defense. Goes over the backboard, can't get it. Foul has been called. I wonder if that's going to be 2 free throws. What is, yeah. just gets a little fingertip to it. And Marcel Pongo following up. Foul is on Gytis Radzevičius. He gets the free throw to drop. 5 for 11 now for the Hungarians. Well, interesting enough, Hungary only have 6 turnovers, as do Lithuania. Well, interesting as well, they have more missed free throws than turnovers, and that's a problem for Hungary. 7 missed free throws for the Hungarians. They're trying to move the ball now. Kuzminskas wide open, doesn't get it. Hopkins with a rebound. Well, now potential 2 for 1 here for Hungary. They got to get a good look, and then they got to get a stop down the other end. Variety now, looking for the pick and pop. Nowhere to go, suffocated defense. Goleman, 5 seconds left. Turns around, contact, doesn't get it to drop, good move. Goes out of bounds, and that will be Lithuania ball. And Ivkovic even applauding that. I mean, that's what you want George Goleman to do. You gotta get him to post up. For the home crowd getting in this one now. Lietuva as they chant. 5 seconds difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Kuzminskas sets the screen. The foul has been drawn. It's not a bad foul because that's the 2nd personal foul for Marcel Pongo. 9.8, so Lithuania, well, excuse me, that's his 4th personal foul. Interesting now, Ivkovic keeping on the floor, but Lithuania with a chance to get the last shot. Find Radzevičius. The foul is going to be called against Benedikt Varadi. Well, fouling is Ritas Vilnius teammate. So no more fouls for Hungary to give. Don't want to send Lithuania to the free throw line. Stavicius now. He's got to get a shot off now all the way. Goes in off the back with the follow-up. Labanakt by Kuzminskas. Atsi Plasho. One more time. Oh, Kuzminskas. Malono Sushi Bajente. Nice to meet you. With no regard. The follow-up by the living legend. Well, you have your last donut. Somebody's got to call box out because Kuzminskas goes in with a rim rocker. Oh, 18-point ball game. Lithuania, 8 3-pointers so far. Coming out like a house on fire in the 3rd quarter. Hungary also with 8 3-pointers. But again, the free throw shooting has been important. Let's take a look at the highlights here from the 3rd quarter. Well, Hopkins came out hitting 2 3-pointers, cutting it down to a 4-point ball game. And you kind of thought maybe Hungary were going to stay in this one. But remember, they lose tonight. It's plays like that, again, it's going to end their qualification. And that was a deep 3-pointer by Margiris Normantis. Then Eimantas Benjis, the Dinamo Sassari sharpshooter. And there is the Lietuvio. The beautiful flag of Lithuania. Well, they have just been phenomenal here from the perimeter. Well, there is courtside 1891, the QR code. Remember, make sure you subscribe to get all the best events this summer. The FIBA Women's Eurobasket, which will be between June 5th and June 15th in Slovenia and in Israel. And also we have the upcoming FIBA World Cup, which will take place at the end of August, going right to the beginning of September. You can watch it all live on Courtside 1891. Well, Lithuania have been a lot of problems here for Hungary in the third quarter. Now we're in the 10 of the shot clock. Got to get something going. Well, they reach it, no foul call. Stavicius down the middle, goes in, teardrop. And the foul is on the ground, so it won't be an and one. You'll love the confidence of the 20-year-old. Well, that is the future of Lithuanian basketball. And again, draws the foul against his teammate from Panavicius, George Goleman. Stavicius now, baseline, again, too strong. One more pass, and takes it, three, doesn't get it. But beautiful movement from the Lithuanians. Benedict Varadi, nowhere to go. And this has been a problem for the Hungarians. It take way too long. Well, they finally got the possession. Hopkins, now 4 seconds left. Hopkins blew his way. It's got to be an offensive foul, surely. I think there was a foul before the knock of the heads. So before there was contact there, there was a push in the back from Kuzminskas. I think that's definitely the right call for the official. Trying to get things going now. Goleman, 7 on the shot clock. Got to move the ball effectively. Find Hopkins trying to force the way in again. Gets rejected. Well, I think the foul is going to be called against Stavicius. I mean, just look how aggressively the Hungarians, Lithuanians come over to capitalize. They want to get to every possession, come over every loose ball. Hopkins makes the first free throw. He started his professional career in Istanbul back in 2015. Now he spent the last few seasons playing in Italy and also in the Balkans. Well, 2 seasons was playing in Slovenia. Plays university basketball at Georgetown, leaving in 2015. Backdoor rip. Stavicius with the reverse layup. Matas has come ready to play. 20 years of age. I mean, you are looking at the future of Lithuanian basketball. 10 points so far this evening, 4 for 5 from the field. As Goleman tries a lob to Hopkins, a much better play. But again, you got to ask the question, why do the Hungarians, they take so long to get in their offense? And they are more lethal and more dangerous in the low block. And at the moment, they've got 8 minutes to fight for their existence here in the in the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. There's a high foul for Goleman. It's a second team foul for the Hungarians. The shot clock now. The pick and roll sequence, baseline. Kuzminskas fumbles it. Now they're going to try to capitalize. Well, it's not over Hungary now. 16-point deficit. Shimoy now down the lane, looking. Oh, he missed a wide open look, and that is a costly error. Another foul, and that's going to be a 13th foul. Hungary, really need to save onto these fouls. That's 2 poor fouls they've given away. Double change coming for the Lithuanians. We'll make that a triple change. Gytas Radzevičius, Žemaitis, leaving along with Donatas Karolis. So Martinas Gebin, the Paxman wrestle player, back in. Girdas Zhikauskas also in. And Karanielskis. Now we're into 10 here. Kuzminskis now looking for an isolation. Pulls up, 3, takes it, nails it. Well, big time shot from the veteran. Well, when you see him play in Turkey, the Karşıyaka fans say, cuff, cuff, cuff. Every time he makes a big three-pointer. Goleman goes up, gets Rajel. The foul is going to be called. I think it's going to be called against. And Dogas Kuzminskis. There's going to be 2 free throws to George Goleman. I think he lost control of the basketball. So I'm not sure if he went for the block. He was going to get it anyway, but Kuzminskis leaves the game, and that's 14 fouls given away by the Lithuanians. Goleman makes the first free throw. We're cutting it down to a 17-point ball game. 7 minutes to go. Hungary fighting for their lives. The story coming into this was if Montenegro wins later this evening, now we'll tip off in 8 minutes against Bosnia and Herzegovina. Both Bosnia and Herzegovina and Hungary will be eliminated. And at the moment, Hungary may be about to eliminate themselves. Another three-point, this time by Ben, just can't get it. The rebound secured. But nobody running here in offense. Transition. Shimoya Lama Ellensfeld not making any real effort. Shimoya now looking to attack. Contact goes up. The follow-up by Akos Keller. Well, Kusanum. The follow-up there. Good night with a two-handed jam. I don't know if that goes down as an alley-oop, but Keller cleans it up. As Karanielskis tries to go for the wonder dime, can't get it. Point ball game. Margiris Nomantis. It's on the shot clock now. Coming off one ball screen. Good movement from the Lithuanians. He's in the lane now. Hangs in the air. Can't get it. The rebound secured. Lithuania a little bit too casual in their offense. It's another foul drawn. It's going to be 2 free throws for Adam Shimoyi. Trying to run up a few ball screens. The big man wide open under the basket, goes up. No foul call, but he finishes that one with ease, making it back to a 15-point ball game. And the backseat man, Ressa man. Well, the Manresa fans will be excited to know he got 10 points so far here this evening. Shimoy now looking for a handoff. Good defense by Karanielskis. Another foul committed, so Shimoy will go back to the free throw line. That's what Karanielskis will do. He will be very much like an octopus on defense. Suffocate, but he doesn't want to pick up too many silly fouls. He makes 2 back-to-back fouls he's received here in the last minute. Looks like we're going to have a provisional substitution. Shimoy making the first free throw. Makes them both now, cutting it back down to 13 points. Hungary not out of this. But they must believe themselves here tonight. Margiris Nomadsis coming off one ball screen. Well, this is good ball movement. Sharing is caring. As Nomadsis benches. Hope you look off the ball reversal. Now 10 here. They're going to try and stop with the pick and roll. Nomadsis one kick out. Benches tries another one. This time he gets it. And this time he nails it. Oh, Dinamo Sasari came calling on that one. Back to a 16-point ball game for the Lithuanians. Oh, Hungary trying to respond down the other end, no good. Margiris Nomadsis a little bit too casual. Now Hungary have numbers, but again, nobody making an effort to get in transition. It's a costly turnover. And that's just poor from Hungary. Now Lithuania will punish him going up, and again, no transition offense, no transition defense. And the man for Dinamo Sasari just gives the exclamation point. Well, if you're not going to get out on the fast break, you got to make sure you get back and defend your own bucket. At the moment, no insurance policies taken on the defensive end for the Hungarians.
I'm Pop. He wanted silly.
Well, you got 4:16 to go here in the fourth quarter. Maybe Hungary, it's got to be a miracle now. Live here in the Klaipėda, the home of Neptūnas Klaipėda. This beautiful arena known as the Sviturio Arena, which back in 2016-17, the opening year of the basketball Champions League, Jimmy Barron set the record for most three-pointers in a game, of course. Hungary go for another three. Three is up, no good. Ellingsfeld battling for the offensive rebound, but turning it over. And Hopkins getting called for the foul. Last team foul for Hungary.
Michael Hopkins trečios vietos, the third personal foul. Vengrijos rinktinė prasižengė 4 kartus, Hungary 14 fouls.
Well, Lithuania, as we mentioned, already qualifying for the FIBA World Cup. It's about passion, ambition. In the lane out, goes up, can't get the follow-up. Again, just fighting for every offensive rebound. More determined, more drive, more a passion, obsession for Lithuania. The follow-up, oh my goodness gracious! Atsi Prasho, one more time. Broli, Achu, thank you very much. Well, it's been that kind of night here for Lietuva. Goes in, can't get it. And now Lithuania can still possess to put more pressure on. Karnielskas now. Off another ball screen. Another alley-oop goes in. Again, he follows up it. Well, Matt Patinka, Krepšinio, Lietuvio, Tarovis, he is balling at the moment. Well, he is just having fun out there. 22-point lead to the Lithuanians. Bendik Varadi now. He's having a good season so far here in Lithuania, in the LKL and in the basketball Champions League for Rytas Vilnius. But at the moment, it looks like the qualifications will be an elimination now for the Hungarians. Margiris Nomadsis goes up in the follow-up. Nobody boxed it out. And that's been the story. Donatas Tarolis. We're coming in for every offensive rebound like a kid in the buffet line. The deep three is up and the three is good. Well, just listen to these fans now. Lietuva, I mean, we are in the mecca of European basketball. No, I take that back. We're in the mecca of international basketball. One of the holiest nations when it comes to how passionate and how obsessed they are with the game of basketball here in Lithuania. Cross court now, another three. Three is up. Three is just B-E-A, beautifully tucked away by Baruchka. Oh, look at Karanelskis, this dime bullet, finding Baruchka. And again, he sinks the triple. Well, out of this, Baruchka, first field goal of the game. Well, Curl on the screen now, taking the mid-range, just gets to the drop with 1:43 to go. Lithuania now, still trying to pile the pressure on. But now finds Rip Stavich's pump fakes, and he goes back to the free throw line. Strong move there by the 20-year-old. Well, the problem here for Montenegro, well, sorry, for Hungary, is not only does it depend on Montenegro, but the reason why they'll be out of the qualification is they played Montenegro twice in the first round of the qualifiers. The first time being 24th and the 27th of February back in 2022. Now, they lost the opening game in Debrecen by a margin of 16 points. But then they won the return game in Podgorica, and then he won by 4. So Montenegro won the head-to-head. Now, Montenegro's record does eliminate that now. Foul is going to be called. So France and Lithuania, both in top places currently as we speak with 8-2 records. Now, depending how results go, France playing Czech Republic now. Lithuania will obviously go to 9-2 after this game. Montenegro's in third place with 6-4. The top 3 teams will qualify. So 12 teams from Europe will be going to the World Cup this summer. So top 3 in each group. Now, Montenegro at 6-4, Bosnia-Herzegovina and Hungary 5-5. Now that could change tonight for Bosnia-Herzegovina if they defeat Montenegro. But because Montenegro are up 1 victory against Hungary, Hungary lose this game, they will be eliminated from the FIBA World Cup qualifiers. 26-point lead. Shimoyi now trying to get something going. It's all the consolation now for the Hungarians. 7 on the shot clock now, has to make a choice. Tries to lob in the middle. Goes in, and oh, the ball just won't lie at the moment. It was a good look, but just couldn't finish it. Again, the handoff now. 11 here on the shot clock. What a dime in the lane now. Kicks out, 3-pointers up. Can't get it. Offensive rebound goes up. The foul is on the ground. Foul was on Keisha. It's going to be 2 free throws here for Donatas Tarolis with 12 points so far here for Lithuanians. Mindaugas Kuzminskas currently top scorer, but if Tarolis makes his free throw, he'll be joint top scorer with Mindaugas Kuzminskas tonight. Well, doesn't share the scoring honors with the great Kuz, as they like to say. Well, Lithuania have been 11 for 25 from the perimeter. Hungary, only 9 for 21. They made 4 of those in the first quarter. Shimoyi now going all the way to the bucket, wraps around, looking like a Hungarian Manu Ginobili. Well, ladies and gentlemen, labas vakaras, nieko Tokyo, iki pasimatimo. Lithuania win this one 89-64 against Hungary. Hungary, the qualifiers are over for them now. It all depends between Bosnia-Herzegovina and Montenegro. Lithuania and France already qualified, already heading to the World Cup. One position available in this group. We'll see who will be going through. But at the end of this one, the Lithuanians, very dominant performance, winning by 25 points. In the rebounds, 41-28, as well as having one more assist. Both teams with 5 steals. But there you can see the Shema Lietuva, the Lithuanian family, Man patinka, krepšinio Lietuvio, as those fans would say. What a performance it was. One more game for them for the qualifiers. So they're already headed to the FIBA World Cup. Those fans, we'll see them this summer. The 2023 FIBA World Cup will be hosted in Japan, Indonesia, and Gilas, Philippines. Well, Hungary were phenomenal in the FIBA Eurobasket qualifiers. One of the first teams to qualify. I mean, Ivkovic has a good team, a lot to think about. It's all over for them so far here. Now we'll be between. Well, there's the perimeter shooting, just giving up way too many second chances. And that was the costly error here for Hungary in the second half. Just the rebounds didn't go in their favor. Lithuania just too determined, too possessed to try and make every single possession count. Well, 13 three-pointers. Standard shooting night here for Lietuva. Something that the Hungarians were unable to match up with. I mean, look, Shimoy is a bright talent for the future for Hungary. And what a game it was for that young man. The future of Lithuanian basketball, Rich Stavicius. Many have predicted that he will be the key player to take this federation forward. What a game it was for him. The veteran Mindaugas Kuzminskas. There was a solid ball reversal. The Lithuanians just capitalizing on every end of the floor here this evening. Defensively, they were a very compact unit here in the second half. Zematz's benches just making the transition defense punish. There was the alley-oop, but good night by Tarolis. There's an exclamation point here for the home fans, and they loved every occasion. The bullet time, Karnielska's finding Baruchka. And that was it. Well, thank you for joining us here in Klaipėda. Hungary will not be going to the FIBA World Cup this summer. It's all going to be between Bosnia and Herzegovina and Montenegro. A win for Montenegro. And this group will be wrapped up with Lithuania and France. But for now, Labanakt here in Klaipėda. Well, those are the teams that have already qualified from Europe. Latvia, Italy, Greece, Germany, France, Finland, Lithuania, Slovenia, and Spain. Only Canada from the Americas, Cote d'Ivoire from Africa, Lebanon, New Zealand, Australia, China, along with the hosts, Philippines and Japan. More games here at courtside 1891. This is the sixth and final window of the FIBA World Cup qualifiers.
pasakyti. Nes ką nori. Pasakyti jau?
Aš ateinu jau pasveikinti.
Tai Vaidai, kaip Rumunijos supratimas, switch.
Aprangą žalias pasimt galit, timpas, apšilimo ir visą kitą į...
Iš tų jau nereiks?
Arnai, tai padė.
Aš atsivešiu gražiai iš tiesų. Jeigu reikės dar. Senio, aš ten nėra kartu.
Aš per daug treniravimas čia. Per daug biškį valim. Liudas tretkis.
Dabar pažiūrėk. Per daug?
Matom rezultatas. Nu, matom. Rimas
Panylės Rimas. Čia tai iškirpkite.
Ai, mindės dar nėra, ne? Yra.
Christus.